Hi guys, I thought I would come and make my technically second video all about glass, because I had a very hard trouble finding a glass person, a store to go buy some at, because the only store I could find was about 2 hours away from my house. So I had to make do with what I've got. I don't support what they're doing, but the only place near me was Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby has pretty much every color of glass. It is not a wide selection, but it's a pretty good selection if you're starting out. Plus, you don't want to spend a ton of money on glass that, if you're just learning how to do this, you need some starter glass. So, I don't know the technical terms, but I have two different kinds of glass, what I call two different kinds. This I call clear glass. So when you hold it up in the light, you can actually see through it better. This is one of my favorite pieces. And then we have what I call fog glass. So it's very nice. The light comes through it very nicely, but honestly, it's just foggy. And to be honest, it's not some of my favorite glass to work with. It comes in all different kinds of colors that you would love, but it is very hard to cut. It does not give you that nice sound you're trying to get. It's just silent, at least for me. It is very hard to work with, but if you're just starting out, it's pretty good glass to get. I got this from Hobby Lobby, and all of this glass that I have is their personal their brand glass. Is the only expensive piece I have. I don't even know what it's called, but if I can find it, I will put a picture up for you. It cuts like a dream. Honestly, if you have the extra money, I suggest, if you're buying from there, to spend the extra money on the higher end glass, because it works. It cuts like butter. It cuts like butter. I will show individually what these look like in the sun. I love this textured glass. I love textured glass. It's smooth on one side, so that's the side you're going to be cutting on. But I am going to be going up to Huntsville to this glass store I found. Probably make a video about going in there and buying some stuff. I've never been into a glass store. Never been to a stained glass store, and I would really like to experience it. I think a 12 by 12 sheet of this fog glass is honestly, I think around $9–10. And then that goes the same for this clear glass. The more in-depth the colors go, it gets more expensive. But honestly, if you're just starting out, I think this is a good glass to have. Like, they do sell, this is a mirror I already have. I live in a 1999 trailer. And if you don't know anything about trailers, they have mirrors all over the ceiling, all over the walls, anywhere you could possibly dream of. Even carpet in the bathroom. So when we started doing renovations, I took mirrors down. And, I didn't even know I was going to be doing this, but we save everything around this house. So I went ahead and saved those, and I've been using them for a couple of projects I've been going on. I don't even know where he got this. Honestly, I don't even know where he got this, but this is just some random clear glass that my dad had laying around, and I just kind of took it and started using it for my own advantage. Yeah, I just wanted to come on here and tell y'all a little bit about glass options. These are the options I had available to me. If wherever you're living you have a glass store, I highly recommend going to your local glass store. It's also, you're helping out a small business, not a giant corporation. Honestly, I would prefer to buy local, but this is all I had to my advantage. So yeah, I just came on here to tell y'all about some of the things that I was dealing with. If you can find a place that sells glass, Hobby Lobby. I don't love what they're standing for, but it's all I had available to me. And I rarely go to Hobby Lobby. Yeah, guys, I just want to come in here and make this video. I hope y'all are having a lovely day. And if you heard my kids or my dogs in the background, I'm very sorry about that. All right, guys, I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.